California, and my name is Alex.
What's up, Maiden?
I'm Oliver.
I'm Brian.
And I'm Dylan. And together we are...
Gay!
It's morning again in America. Money magnets and master traders. We got ourselves a breakaway gap here. This downtrend has been going on since mid-February. Got this downtrend line. Multiple tests as resistant, but now we are gapping up. SPY is actually around 570-ish. If you go to a smaller time frame, 4-hour chart, go to the 4-hour chart here. Holy moly, donut shop. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, it looks like SPY is going for the usual, well, the traditional breakout, okay? It looked like it's going for the traditional breakout, okay? But the daily time frame is the higher time frame, is the more important one. I like to look at the context off of that more than the 4-hour chart, right? Either way, it's a breakout. You know, the message is still the same. I just like to look at the context of the daily chart. But if you look at the 4-hour chart, you'll see the breakout. But when you look at the daily chart, you will see something else. You will see the breakaway gap. You Google it, breakaway gap, and you're going to see a bunch of examples of breakaway gaps, right? But if we go to this one right here, you guys can see how there was the downtrend or the consolidation period. Uncle liked to refer to it as the chop phase. But it's the downtrend line. And instead of breaking out the downtrend line traditionally, it broke out with a gap up. That's called the breakaway gap. So now we're looking at SPY here. Multiple tests of this downtrend line. And now we're gapping up. Is this a breakaway gap? Well, it certainly qualifies for it, okay? And if there is more bullish follow through, well, there you go. The price action will confirm for you. So here's the bull case. Right now, SPY is gapping up around 570.8. If this is truly a bullish breakaway gap and we are going to head up higher, I have next resistance at 572 and 573.5. 573.5 being the 200 daily moving average. A recapture of that moving average would be extremely bullish. So bears will need to defend there, okay? Even though there's a bullish breakaway gap, you guys know those darn market makers, they love to play tricks on us, okay? They love to get us excited. They're like one of those OnlyFans girls. We gotta watch out for in case this is a potential back test of a breakdown, critical breakdown level. So what I'm trying to tell you is, remember we lost that 200 daily moving average by gapping down. We could be just filling the gap or back testing the 200 daily moving average, turning it from support into a resistant, confirming it as a resistant. Does that make sense? And if that is the case, that would make SPY still overall bearish. Okay? So, to be bullish, SPY needs to break out 572 and 573.5 and the 575 fib level. We need to break out those three levels for this breakaway gap to be bullish and for it to more than just be a back test of critical levels. All right? If we break out those levels, Uncle would be bullish. The breakaway gap combined with the recapture of the 200 daily moving average would be a powerful price action combination to be bullish. I could be wrong, but you know, odds are I am not. All right, so above 573.5 and 575, I would be bullish in favor of higher targets, probably up to 577, 580, 582, and 583.5 for the short term. And then I'd like to see that 50 daily moving average get back tested as well, or tested as well. Okay, but that's only if the bull case plays out, which would need SPY to clear 572, 573.5, which is the 200 daily moving average, and the 575 level. That would be bullish. All right. Now, for this breakaway gap to be bearish, we need a gap and crap, like I mentioned a couple minutes ago, or less than a minute ago. If we back test this 200 daily moving average, if we hit that level and we see selling pressure, and the selling pressure is strong enough to break down support levels, let's say we hit the 200 daily move around 573.5-ish, and it's strong enough to break down support at 572, 570, 568, 566.4, which is a critical fib level. I would be bearish. Does that make sense? All right, gap and crap. If we start breaking down those support levels I mentioned and below 566.5, I would be bearish again. 565, 562, 560.8, and 559 would all be back in play, guys. Below 563.5, we would fall back below the downtrend line, and breakaway gap is canceled, invalidated. All right, moving on to triple Q here. Triple Q also gapping up. All right, I have next resistance level at 488 and 490. All right, now what the bulls need to do is be good cows and allow us to keep getting our dairy products. Help us get our dairy products in milk and ice. Wait, oh, that's something. Sorry, that's the wrong bulls. The bulls for the stock market, what they need to do is clear resistance levels at 488 and 490. Okay, 490 is my fib level. All right. We clear 490, Uncle would be bullish in favor of back test of the 200 daily moving average, which is around 493-ish, 493.5-ish, right around that area. So if 490 clears, that 200 daily moving average could be the next target, and if it recaptures, that would be bullish. Okay? Now, if this is a gap in crap, once again, support levels must fail. 486 and 484. 484 being the fib level and also the breakout point of the triangle pattern. Okay, so below 484, breakout is canceled. Okay, breakout is canceled. Now, if 484 fails, breakaway is canceled, and we are bearish once again on triple Q at 42.5, 481, 479 or lower. All right, but once again, if we do clear, if this is a gap up, a breakaway gap, and we clear those resistance levels, 488 and 490, back test of the 200 daily moving average in play. And above the 200, Uncle would be bullish. Tesla gapping up, but after that big bounce we had last week, we're getting a continuation here. If you caught that bounce, congratulations. But as of right now, I have next resistance at 260. All right, gap fill around that area. Going for it, might be. If we clear it, guys, more upside is possible. All right, above 260, I have 262, 266, and 267.5 in play. 266 to the 267.5 area would be an interesting sell area, some tough sell area in that area. But if we can clear it, 270 plus definitely incoming. If this is a gap and crap, 258, 256, 254. It's not 254, about 253.5, and 252 would fail. If they fail as support, I would be bearish, okay? If they fail as support, Uncle would be bearish. Gap and crap time below 252, I would be bearish again, okay? And if we clear 260, more upside is possible. And here is NVDA. It's been chopping lately. NVDA has been chopping lately. I think it's applying for a job with Gordon Ramsay or something with the amount of chop it's been doing lately. What are you cooking, NVDA? Is it bear stew or is it bull stew? Either way, I have the levels to watch, which is 119.5 and 121. I still need to see 121 clear for the chop fest to end in favor of the bulls to put 123 and 124.6 or higher in play. All right. Now, if support levels fail, we want to end this chop bearishly. 117, 115, and 113 must fail. Below 115, I would be bearish because the chop ends bearishly. All right. As long as between 115 to 121, it's overall chop fest over here. Okay. So just be ready to react because from the chop phase, it leads to the trend phase. Okay, so you gotta watch it's boring as it is. Okay, it's like watching paint dry, you know, or just making love missionary style every night. It's boring, I know, but it's important because from this chop phase is what leads to the trend phase. Okay, so you got the range. Watch the range. Coin, well, it was in the chop phase, but we're getting ourselves. It's giving us its own breakaway gap here, bullishly. As long as I have a fib level 197.6, If coin can stay above that level and clear 200, definitely bullish. 204, 205.8, 207, 210 or higher in play. I think it can pop up all the way to 214 plus for the gap fill. Okay, now if we are gonna crap, 197.6 must fail. All right, that should send us back down to 196, 194. And if we do want to fill the gap from last weekend, 190 to 188 zone must test as well. All right, here is the VIX. Woo. After breaking down that support level, 19.5, we are getting some more downside. Next support's at 18.6, guys. Trust no bounce unless 19.5 can recapture. If it does, 20.8 would be back in playing above 20.8. Unco would be bullish on the VIX once again. But if next support fails at 18.6, we are dropping lower. All right, follow the price action. It is the true shepherd. All glory to the price action, not Uncle Charters. And yeah, good morning, guys. Let's finish. I'm already talking about finishing. Let's start this week strong. Peace.